So here we have the Mini Countryman on a 13 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have the twin tailpipes unique to the Coupe S variant of this car. We have 3 seats that will all fold down to increase this boot space further. The rear seats also slide forwards and backwards in 2 separate sections, should you wish to do that. And this tray section both lifts and removes to give you even more space again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the rev counter, as you can see, the digital readout for the speedometer, and below that, the total miles for this car. They are 74,146. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have your stereo and phone controls. Over on the right-hand side, cruise control. And then in the centre, the main screen for the car, which includes various things, including, as you can see, satellite navigation. Really nice, clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use. All of the movement I'm making on the screen is being done using the iDrive system, essentially this dial here. You can turn that. It moves up, down, left and right as well to access certain menus. You can get back to your home menu from here. But for example, if you want to listen to some music, you would rotate it round to radio, push the dial down. But then in the radio menu, you can jog it over to the left where you'll see we've got FM, AM and DAB radio available. You can come back out to your home screen. Under the media settings where you'll access your own music, where we have USB input, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input as well. Working our way down, we have the fuel gauge for the car, our CD player and the volume for the stereo. We then have climate control. So you can adjust the fan speed, the temperature. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. Or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the direction of the air and the fan speed to maintain the temperature you've asked for. Press auto again, and you go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. We've also got a heated rear and a proper heated front screen over here as well. Beneath that, we've got a heated driver's seat and passenger seat, both of which have 3 separate heat settings each. So you can turn those on and off as you wish to. We've got front and rear fog lights. We can put the car into sport mode. We can deadlock the car. That means that the doors are locked from the outside. We can turn off the stop and start. The car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. And we can also turn off our traction control as well. And then finally, we have a 6-speed manual gearbox. The very last thing I wanted to mention are the twin sunroofs you have here. So we have manual sunblinds that will pull over the front and rear ones. The front one of these 2 sunroofs will open over the top of the rear one. The rear one is able to tilt, so you can have both front and rear tilting, or the front one wide open, as you can see. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.